This video was brought to you by Renegade Cinema. Go to renegadecinema.com right now and become a renegade today. Well, Ramblers, with summer creeping closer every day, I thought I'd give you my most anticipated top 5 films of this summer. So, without further ado, Ramblers, let's get ramblin'. Okay, y'all know the gist. Top 5 countdown. Let's get started. Coming out June 14th, 3 days after my birthday, we have Zack Snyder's much anticipated Man of Steel. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for this ever since The Dark Knight Rises premiere. When we heard Jor-El talking to Clark in that awesome, really short trailer, but it was still awesome nonetheless, and I've been impressed with everything I've seen from the film thus far. And it doesn't even look Zack Snyder-y. It looks very not him. Not to knock his style. I do like his style. I love the heck out of Watchmen, and I loved 300. So he can only impress us further. Cannot wait for it. Coming out May 10th, The Great Gatsby. It's been a while since I've seen an adaptation of this book, which is, by the way, is one of my favorite books I've ever read. Yeah, I know I was forced to read it in high school, but I ended up liking it. But being one of my favorite books, I really hope that it does the book justice. I've seen other adaptations, one with Paul Rudd, a very, very abysmal version with Paul Rudd. This before he was big, though. But with Leo DiCaprio as The Great Gatsby, it's got a lot of promise, and it's got that one guy from Warrior, and that was a damn good film. If you haven't seen it, check that one out too. Anyway. Now, coming out May 3rd, Iron Man 3, which I am rocking the Tony Stark goatee for this special occasion. Actually, I've just been wearing this for a while. I dislike it. Shane Black's version of Iron Man, and I can't wait for it because he's a pretty good director. If you haven't seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, watch it. That's a fucking great movie. Watch it as much as you can. But seeing the Mandarin for the first time in actual film, and if you haven't noticed, I think they've changed the voice since some of the past trailers. I'm pretty sure that Ben Kingsley just kind of switched it up, or they redid it kind of like the Bane voice. I really hope he didn't, because I liked the original voice because it was different. It didn't sound... It sounded different to me, and I liked that. I don't know. I like things that are different. You know, call me a different kind of guy. It's going to be a little out later in the summer rush of films. Elysium. If you have not seen Neil Blomkamp's District 9, I urge you right now, go out and buy it. It surprised the hell out of me. I mean, I went into it with very little expectation, with very little knowledge of the film, and I was just, whoa, what the fuck is this? This is the most, it's a brilliant piece of cinema. And it was also nominated for a Best Picture, a well-deserved Best Picture nomination. And am I the only one who sees this? But in Elysium, it looks a little bit like Halo. I mean, it does, because look at the imagery. Some of the imagery in this trailer. You've got the low angle showing this ring on the plant. Look at it and tell me some of these things are not from Halo. Heck, one of the guys is wearing a Marine helmet from Halo, from the live action thing that Neil Blomkamp made for Halo 3 a couple years ago. Just saying. But Elysium seems to be a very promising science fiction film, which I am most excited for, because Neil Blomkamp, even though he only like one film and some shorts, seems to be only impressing me every time I see something like this. Without further ado, on August 23rd, film will be deconstructed once more in the genre-breaking director known as Edgar Wright. His film, The World's End. Now, it seems to me that with every film that Edgar Wright makes, there's an American equivalent. We get Shaun of the Dead, then we get Zombieland. You get Hot Fuzz, then you get the other guys. Now we have The World's End, and we have This Is the End. Now, while The World's End doesn't have actors playing themselves, it will be the superior film. Why? Look at Edgar Wright's track record. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. The film that I will defend to the death of me, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. He's 3 for 3 on amazing films, and he's also has an amazing television series out there called Space. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on Netflix right now. The World's End is my top #1 film of this year, I would say. As of right now, is my #1 film of this year. If not the summer. These are some films I'm super pumped about, so there you have it. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Brandon, what happened to your face? I get that a lot, believe it or not. Let me just say, after a night of debauchery, things can happen. I will say that, and I'll leave you to your imagination. So if you like this video, hit the subscribe button so you can get these videos every week as I make them, every Friday as scheduled, and you will get them as scheduled. I would like to apologize because there will not be a bonus video this week. I am sorry. I have a lot going on this week. So next week, though, I will make it up to you. Why? Because it's all for you. And also, hit up the Renegade Cinema website, because these articles, they get written every day, and they're all for you. All for you, because we love you so much. I love you so much. I don't write them, but I still love you. Love me back, please. And as always, I'm Brandon Gopi for Renegade Cinema. Signing. Oh, God, that actually hurts.